absolutely swell. I sure am. We're just getting my live up. I won't be a sec. Well, when I say live, I mean getting my Discord up. I won't be a sec. Copy, paste, and send. Go on upgrade. Down that. Down that. Open this up. But yeah, how are we all doing today? Hello, Queen. How are you, my darling? Right now, I'm putting up with loud. I look fresh. Cute. Right now, my iPhone is dealing with lag. My iPhone decided to go, I don't want to join the internet today. So I just powered it off. It just did not want the internet. And I thought, why don't you want the internet? But yeah, it's donation-based live today, so link in bio if you'd like a reading. Yes or no's are free. Anything else is paid. I need to verify what. There you go, now it's uploading. Brilliant. Thank you for the elves, my darling. Oh, is there new Christmas gifts out? I'm good, thank you, Angel. Is there new Christmas gifts out? Does William want to spend the holidays with you? With his marriage partner, let's see. Let's see. I feel that he does, my darling, yes. Okay, to be quite frank, yes, he does. Loads of new Christmas gifts. Ooh. See, I don't get notified when TikTok updates its gifts. So I never know what new things are out or what there is. At all. Hello, Alicia. Hello, Pinky. But yeah, if you'd like a reading, link in bio. I do have some new cards today. We have the Robin Wood Tarot. We have the Tarot of the Abyss. And I did actually rebuy the old-fashioned tarot. So I've got Alicia's as the travel version because it's smaller. I've got the one that I got off Amazon because it's slightly bigger. I did. Does Jermaine does Jay love you? Let's see. Does Jay love you? Let's have a look, my darling. Does Jay love you? I feel like they do love you, my darling. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I do feel like they do love you. Do I see new love coming in for you by the end of the year? Let's see. Do I see new love coming in for you by the end of the year? Yes, I do see new love coming in for you by the end of the year, my darling. Let's see. You're very welcome. Let's put my iPad on charge before it kills me. Thank you for the heart, rose, not heart me. Thank you for the rose, my darling. And thank you for the heart me. Will S contact you romantically by the end of the year? Let's see. Let's see. I feel like it's going to be more the start of next year that they contact you, my darling, to say they love you. I don't think it's going to be by the end of this year. Does R have romantic feelings? Let's see. Does R have romantic feelings? Let's have a look. Does R have romantic feelings? I feel like R does have romantic feelings, my darling, yes. Yes. Just realised I haven't hearing him. You're very welcome, my darling. I can always tell when I've worn an earring for the whole day. Because when I go to put it back in, the hole's big. I can feel the hole. Will Gary and you reconcile soon? Let's see. Let's see. You'll reconcile within the next 3 weeks, my darling. Hello, Nicole. How are you, my darling? How have you been? How are you? That's what she said. Ha 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 ha. Very funny. Also, remember, y'all, don't forget to check out my Buy Me a Coffee. We do have some lovely items in there. Will Jay reach out? Let's see. They will reach out within the next 3 months. Okay. Thank you, Tracy. I've been good, thank you, my darling. I've been good. Whoever's been trying to send payment on Stripe, it has failed, my darling, twice. So no money has been taken out of your account. Tracy, I will read this to myself. Sure, let's have a look, my darling. Let's have a look. Let's see, Tracy. So, hello unknown, my darling. You have no money till Monday. That's all right, my darling. So, what I would say here for you, my sweet, is I feel like he's going through a lot of pain. Okay, I feel like he's going through a bit of a struggle, my darling. Okay. And I feel like it's almost like he's taking it out on you. I don't think he means to, and I feel like this is just a routine. I feel like there will definitely be an apology from him, my darling, towards you. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to be very open, my darling. I feel like he is going to come forwards. I feel like he's going to unblock you. I do feel like he's going to text you to apologize. I feel like this will be within the next 2 days, my darling. Okay. What I would say here for you is I feel like he needs a slight confrontation. Okay, he needs to be slightly confronted. Okay, my sweetie. But other than that, I feel like it's fine between the both of you. Okay. I don't see any negativity. There's no negativity, my darling. Okay. I hope that helps. Unknown, if you want to know how they feel, my darling, link in bio. You're very welcome, my sweetie. Is Sean leaving the end of this year and going back home? Let's see. Let's see. I would say yes, my darling, yes. On a momento, I just need to learn how to block someone. So give me 1 sec. Remove and block this user. Confirm. And delete this comment. Confirm. There you go. So I was just blocking someone on one of my other apps. What has Nicole got me? Nicole, thank you, my darling. I will order that tonight. Let me just add the minutes to your account. Let's write you down here. Let's see how many minutes you have. Right, you're gonna have to give me like a couple of minutes to find your account name again. Nicole, do you know roughly when I found you? So, Nicole, you now have 25 at 31. 56. You have 56 minutes, my darling. My mind went completely blank. Game guy, you really don't want to have that argument with me, my darling, because the Bible warns against mediums. Jesus is dead. He rose from the dead twice, which is necromancy. To talk to the dead, you have to be a medium, so you're already sinning, my darling. I've already had that argument this week. It's donation day, my darling, Nicole. So what I can do is I can take a couple of mins off your bank and do it as a donation, but it won't be timed, if you know what I mean. But tomorrow is payday, paid live, so that would be timed. Okay, boo, if that makes sense. Hello, Helga. So would you like to do the donation? Would you want to do it as a donation bit today, or would you like it tomorrow, my darling? It's up to you. It's completely up to you, boo. Take a few mins out? Okay, brilliant. What would you like your question on, boo? Let me know what you're taking and let me know what you've messaged me on, or if you're doing it in the chat. And while I wait for that, Helga, let's see if he's good for you. Yes, he is good for you, my darling. Thank you, Unknown. You'll be next, my darling. You're messaging on Insta. Thank you, boo. Game guy. You're going that far. Okay. Let's go there. Let's go there while I wait for Nicole. Last words of David. This is how much I've recited this part of the Bible. Last words of David. Now, these are the last words of David, the oracle of David, the son of Jesus. The oracle of the man who was raised on high, the anointed of the God of Jacob, the sweet palmist of Israel. Palmist. Reading your palm fortune telling. Oracle, the person that talks to your God or your gods. Thank you for the heart, me, my darling. The person that communicates for you. The person that helps you understand what your God or gods are saying to you. I'm going to leave that thought with you while I do Nicole's reading. What verse is that? That is the last words of David. That is. Just to prove I'm reading it out of the Bible. There you go. That is the last words of David 23. That bit. Thanks for the hand heart, my darling. What book? English Standard Version. Since 1819. I do have one on my phone as well. What book of the Bible? I don't know. It's the one before where it goes, I think it's the light or something. Then there was light. It was the one before that one. Thank you, Nicole. I'll have a look now, my darling. Okay. Okay. And Gorley Low, if you wait, my darling, you'll be soon, okay, boo? I've just got one person in front of you after Nicole. He's in Egypt? I wasn't expecting that. I need to quote the book. I don't know the book, my darling. I just know it's in the Bible, which is what I've just shown you. That's all I need to quote. So let's have a look at the energy and feelings towards you. Now, I'm going to give you a choice, my darling. I'm going to give you a choice. Do you want the Robin Wood, or do you want, hello, Neely, the Tarot of the Abyss? Do you want my soul, or do you want the Robin Wood? My soul or Robin Wood? My soul is the Abyss. What would you like, my darling? The black or the green? Robin Wood, thank. Yes, I just called it my soul. Oh, I just knocked my rosary. When I went to Italy, I went to the Vatican. I bought a rosary, as you do. I bought it as a souvenir. And it's in my office, in front of me. Do you want to know the funny thing? Jesus always turns away from me. I'm not even joking, it literally spins away from me. It starts off looking at me, by the end of the stream, it's turned the other way. Just shows how unholy I am. Of course it's not from God, I'm a Norse pagan. It's going to be from Odin or someone. So let's have a look at what the energy is. So, honey, I don't know what the hell has gone wrong with you two, but Jesus, you've got 3 major arcana straight off the bat. Okay. 3 major arcanas. I can show you 2 because one of them is the star and she's nude. So, we have the Fool. So straight off the bat, my darling, you guys are having a lot of new journeys coming towards you. You guys are having a lot, and I mean a lot of fun. I feel like it's going to be moving in somewhere. Okay, I'm moving in somewhere. One of you is going to be moving in. One of you's been manifesting moving in. It's not going to be just yet, but it's soon. It started. Your journey has started together. I just feel like there's not enough. I feel like you don't have enough money yet. It's almost like one of you guys really want to move in with each other, but like have your own house together, but there's just not enough money between the both of you to have a big enough house. Okay. And I feel like they want enough money for you, like they really want to have it with you, my darling. There's marriage between you two. He is your partner. The opportunity is coming. He is your partner, my darling. Okay. You might love your personal space, but what I mean is like there's marriage coming in, so that would mean that there's going to be you two moving in with each other. You'll still have your personal space, but you'll just have to learn how to get your personal space while being in the same relationship with the other person, my darling. Okay, so yeah, you will still get your personal space. It just might not be necessarily all the time. Okay. Because I feel like he wants to stand up for you. I feel like he wants to fight for you, my darling. He wants to come for you. He wants to go for you. Okay, he wants to have the relationship with you. He really does. And I feel like he's going to keep the relationship coming with you, my darling. Okay. We got the Seven of Swords. So yeah, I don't see any cheating in the background. Okay, I feel like you are the only one for him, my darling. And I feel like you're going to continue to be the only one for him. Okay, yes, you guys aren't official yet, but he's going to make you official very soon. Thank you for the roses, my darling. Okay, he's going to make you official very soon, okay? Okay, I'll live with him. But no, you will get your personal space. You just got to learn how to compromise. I know you're not the sort of person that will compromise if it involves personal space. Learn it. Okay? You need to learn it, my darling. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like there's a lot of choices going between the both of you. Again, moving in, 8 of Cups, moving forward, planning. With the 2 of Wands, he's planning the moving forwards, although he's slightly conflicted inside. He is still planning to move forwards with you, my darling, and move, move, move. Okay. Depends what you get it with. So, with the 8 of Cups, with tarot, it's like Lenormand. You read it in pairs or you can read it by itself. So, it all depends what you get with what. So if you get the 8 of Cups with a positive card, it's a positive. If you get it with a negative card, it's a negative. So let's say it's a relationship reading. You're wanting to know if you guys will move forwards. It would be him moving towards you, moving in with you, especially with the 2 of Wands next to it. which would signify him trying to move with you and plan his future. What other cards do you have around? So yeah, especially since you've got the Chariot and the Fool. So it all depends what's around the card will depend what the card means. Okay. Especially the Three of Pentacles there. So yeah, he's learning about you. Okay. No, you're soon. You're after. So Nicole is now. Then it's the PayPal. Then it's you, my darling. Okay. Don't be sorry, my darling. Don't be sorry. Exactly. Work as a team, and you'll succeed. Last card, Strength in Reverse. So yeah, you don't need to be strong by yourself, my darling, but you need to be strong with your community. Find a community that's going to open you guys up together. Find a community that's going to create you guys together. Once you find that community, you start to thrive. Okay. So it's almost like find the community within him. You'll be fine. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? Yeah, we can see when you move in together. Let me use a different deck for that. When will you two move in together? Let's have a look. We feel within 2026, 2027. Okay, so around about a year to 2 years. Okay, my darling. You're very welcome, my darling. You're very welcome. So let me check my PayPal. Do I have. Where are they? Do I have Amy? You got 54 minutes, Nicole. I've only taken 2 off. Have a good one, boo. Enjoy your evening. And if I don't see you before Christmas or New Year, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, my darling. Okay, boo? Hello, Amy. How are you? I will not read aloud, my darling. So first of all, let's see if he'll reach out. I'm good, thank you. He'll reach out, my darling. Okay, we're looking within the next 7 days he'll reach out, okay? 7 days. Okay, of course you can ask a question, my darling. Let me just change decks. We're going to give you the Tarot of the Abyss. I've got another deck coming this weekend. I do. Trouble is, I can't remember what the name of it is. Of course you can, Queen. You'll be very soon, boo. So, let's have a look at what the energy is. Let's see. So, Ace of Pentacles, King of Cups, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. So, energy is looking quite good, my darling. I don't see any negativity. Thank you for the follow. Hello, Minecraft. You. Hello, boo. So what I would say here for you, my darling, is yes, there's a little bit of a struggle, but I feel you calling him, I don't see that being a negative. Okay. I feel like it's just showing that you really want him. Okay. And that you really need him. So it's almost like keeping it in his mindset. Okay. What I would say here is he's trying to understand your mindset as well. So you're just showing him that you're staying, that you're not going to go, and that there's no point in him trying to make you leave. Okay. He can try all he wants, it's not going to happen. I feel like he's eventually going to realise this. Yes, he's been a little bit two-faced at the moment, my darling, but he's not going to be that way, okay? Let him cut the communication off, my darling. Wait till the new year. Okay. Sometimes the new year can bring you in new energies that make it much better. But sometimes you have to cut those off before that new energy can come in between you two. Okay. So what I would say here is he's just masking at the moment. Okay, there's no good coming out of this for him. Okay, this is just creating struggle and pain. Okay, my darling, this is just creating conflict inside, not success. Okay, this is just making him struggle more. Okay. What I would say here is I feel like you still have a chance for the 27th, my darling. There is still a chance. Okay. And I feel like he's still going to come forwards, especially with the lovers. He's just got massive choices coming forth. With death, I feel like he's regrowing himself. Okay, my darling, but no, I feel like you guys will be fine. I think he made an excuse, but I don't think he meant it. Okay, I feel he made an excuse, but I don't think he meant it, especially with the fact that you have the moon here. So this is suggesting here, no, he didn't mean it, especially the first swords, it created more pain. Okay, my darling. Does that make sense? Brilliant. You're very welcome, my darling. Do I have... Where has she gone? Do I have... Gorillo? Gorillo? Gorilla? I've definitely said that wrong. And while I wait for that, with respect, can I ask how long it will take? Because I have to go a bit. Just pop your question down again, my darling. I'm just doing this person as well, and then you'll be there, okay? So, what is your question, Boo? And while I wait for that, did you pass your national exam for financial auditing that you made yesterday, 16 December? Let's see. By literally 1 point. 1 point. Okay. Will you be with your boyfriend soon? You miss him so much. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, you will, my darling. Yes, you will. Okay? Yes, you will, my darling. What does that mean? So basically pass by the skin of your teeth. Okay? You pass by the skin of your teeth. So you're asking if you passed your national exam financial auditing that you made yesterday, 16th of December. So what I'm saying here is yes, but literally by the skin of your teeth, so you just met their mark. Okay, so whatever they're scoring you out of, you literally met. Okay. They couldn't find anything wrong. They couldn't find anything unnecessary. Okay, there were a few bits where they thought, oh, that looks a bit sus, but they didn't need to check it. Because it wasn't to the point where they thought, oh, this needs to be checked. It was just like, yeah, you barely passed. Skin of your teeth, barely passed. Still passed, but just about. I feel like only English people know the expression by the skin of your teeth. Have I said a very English expression? But yeah, if you'd like a reading, link in bio, my darlings. Do I have Sarah? Ah, you're Dutch. Okay, maybe I did say a very English expression. You know when you forget your expressions don't really mean anything in other countries, but you say them anyway. Sorry, my darling. I'm just so used to just saying the expressions. It's like just like second nature to me. It's just like that. So, okay, we can see how he's feeling. Oh, don't be sorry, my darling. Don't be sorry. I can tell you now, you probably understand more than I understand Dutch. Let's put it that way. And just to prove my point even more, I can't even speak a word in Dutch. So you're already doing better than me. Ba, 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 ba. So I feel that he will definitely talk to you before Christmas again, my darling. I don't think that that's a negative here. Okay, there is definitely going to be more speech, more talking. What I would say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to be more open. I feel like he is going to offer to see you. I feel like it is going to be at a cafe as well. Okay, my darlings, I do feel like he is going to offer to see. I feel like you've got some people in the background doubting you too, but I don't think that that's a negative. I feel like they're just being more realistic while you're being more up in the air sort of person, dreamy. Okay, dreamy, sort of when pigs will fly vibe. Okay. What I would say here is I feel like there's definitely still energy between the both of you that is quite beautiful. Um, I would say everything's fine. I don't see no negatives, okay, my darling? Hope that makes sense. I feel like he is still going to be loyal to you, but no, he will not be going back to his baby mama. Okay. Oh, good lord, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, but let's try. I just read that as ho. Ho gets hit. I read that as the most dyslexic and most English way I could read a different language. I'm sorry, my darling, I've butchered your native language. I feel bad. I genuinely don't know how to pronounce that. Let me pop that into, how do you say, translate, Google Translate. This will speak it to me. I am not saying it again. Dutch. Ho? What was it? Ho? Yet. Shit. I said it wrong. Yeah. So, let's listen to how we say it.
Hoe gaat het? Hoe gaat het?
It's not even the word ho.
Hoe gaat het?
Who had that? I think that's how you say it.
Hoe gaat het? Hoe gaat het?
That's how it's pronounced. Ooh, I sound Dutch. Trust me, I don't. See, the thing with autism is I can learn another language. It will just go out one ear and out the other, though. Literally. Like, I learned Spanish for about 5 years. The only word I can remember is triste, which means sad. And that's all I can remember. I learnt French for about 5. No, for about 4. No, 3. And the only thing I can say in French is Bonjour, je m'appelle Jamie, comment t'appelles-tu? Which means, hello, my name is Jamie, how are you? Or what's your name, one of the two. I can't remember. Is there a chance for you and JJ still? Let's see. Yes. Are you pregnant? No. Is Josh... Oh, Shiza. Is Josh adding you because he misses you really bad? Pardon me. Yes. Should you move on from D? Yes. Is L cheating behind your back? Let's see. No, I don't feel like they are cheating behind your back, my darling. Will you find love in January? Not January, my darling. You'll find love next year, just not January. Will he try to start another relationship with you? Yes. Should you just forget about Monday because nothing will ever happen? What's happening Monday? No, don't forget about Monday, my darling. What you meant to be doing? They're called scammers, DJ. They pretend to be me because I'm successful. And they want to reap off my succession. But I've got 21.8k followers and they've got none. The only account, and the only other spiritual account I have is the Warlock's Cottage. So I've got the Warlock's Cottage and I've got card readings with Jamie. All my other accounts have nothing to do with spirituality. So I've literally got 2 spiritual accounts and that's it. That's like it. And I don't reach out first unless you've sent me payment. And like you didn't answer when I called you. That's the only time I'll message you first because you've technically started the conversation. Will he start trying to come back really fast? Let's see. Yes, he'll start coming back really fast, my darling. You'll notice that within the next 2.5 weeks. I mean, I have lots of accounts, don't get me wrong, but I only have 2 spiritual ones. I literally have... Scheiße! I literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 accounts, and 2 of them are spiritual. I also have multiple social medias. About 30 social medias I do. Thank you for the follow. Chat shit. Ashley, that's all you're good at, my darling. Then again, that's all you ever brought up to do. Is Mark your person? Let's see. Let's see. Yes. Will your husband... The answer is yes, my darling. The answer is a straight up yes, 2 of swords. In the scope deck, yes. Just jump straight out. I didn't even get to finish my sentence. We find love in... We have love in 2026, let's see. We have love in 2026, let's see. I feel that you will have love in 2026, my darling. Yes. Will you receive news for a permanent position next month? Let's see. Yes, you will, my darling. Isn't it funny when you call someone out, they just shut up? Does Rue still have feelings for you? Does Rue still have feelings for you, even though you don't feel it right now. Let's see. Yes. I don't need to pull cards. My ears just went into the yes mode. Okay, yes, my darling. I can even prove it. Yes. You're welcome, my darling. You're welcome, welcome, welcome. See. Does Sammy still have feelings for you? Let's see. I feel that he does still have feelings for you, my darling, yes. Yeah, he does. I keep wanting to go into more, but I can't because it's not Freebie Live. It's annoying me. Do I have Katrina? When's Freebie? Monday. Hello, Katrina. So, Paul's thoughts, feelings, intentions, and future actions towards me, reconciliation and communication. I should know that off by heart by now, shouldn't I? I really should. Let's have a look, my darling. Let's see. So, um, I would say that his thoughts and feelings are quite positive. I would say his energy is quite positive, my darling. I would say communication's coming in within the next 2 to 3 days, my darling. What I would also say here as well is I feel like his friends have been telling him that he needs to start coming forwards to you, he needs to start being more honest with you. It's almost like they're starting to call him out on his BS as well, my darling. Okay, they're trying to get him to move forwards. Have a good night. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like he's trying to confess his true feelings, but I feel like he's struggling. It's almost like he doesn't quite know how to show his true feelings at the moment. He doesn't quite know what to say. So it's almost like he really does want that honesty. He really does want to give the honesty, but he just can't at the moment. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like there's almost like someone in the back of his mind that feels like controlling him. Okay. It's almost like they're in the back of his mind going, look, you need to communicate, you need to communicate. And I feel like he's putting the stress onto himself into doing the communication. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like this is causing a little bit of stress and pain. Hello, Michelle, my darling. But what I would say here is I don't think he's going to keep this stress for much longer. I do think he will actually just act on it and just come point blank out and say it. Okay, my darling. What I would also say for this as well, my sweet, is I feel like that'll take about a month before he can actually fully say his feelings, but within the next 2 to 3 weeks, 2 to 3 days, you'll actually see him start to show it, not say it. What I would also say here is there is definitely going to be honesty. The honesty is definitely going to be more open. Okay, what I would also say here as well is you'll see the way he acts is ever so slightly different towards you in a positive way, don't get me wrong. What I would say here for you as well is I feel like there are definitely new doors opening up for you, my darling. Okay, so we do have new doors opening up. Okay, my darling? Does that make sense? Michelle, thank you for your donation, boo. When do I see reconciliation? Let's see. Thank you for the heart me. Reconciliation start of next year. Thank you for the roses, my darling. You're very welcome, boo. Thank you for the roses. So, Michelle, Anthony's current energy towards you and what to expect, please. Let's have a look. Thank you for the Santa's elves, my darlings. I think that's what it's called. Let's see. Thank you for the heart, me. Thank you for the heart, me. Energy-wise, I think it's slightly off. I don't think that's a bad thing. I feel like it's slightly off because it's getting close to Christmas. It's getting closer to when people are celebrating with family. So what I would say here, my darling, is I feel like while we're going through this sort of holiday, I feel like he's going to be a little bit off in energy, okay? Hello, Anya. What I would also say here for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like there's definitely going to be more of an opening between the both of you. I feel like this could create more conversation in the new year for the both of you as well. What I would also say for the both of you as well, my darling, is I feel like this is where he's going to be a little bit stubborn right now and not be completely honest about his feelings, but we do see the opening coming, okay? I feel like you're going to see a change within the next year with him, okay, my darling? Very positive change, okay? What I would also say this as well, my sweet, is I feel like he's going to become a lot more clearer to you in what he wants and what he needs, okay? What I would say here is I think he expects the same from you. He wants you to be clear in what you want and what you need as well. I would just say he wants an opportunity. He wants an opportunity to be shown to him, okay? And what I would say here is he needs that opportunity. Okay, my darling. So once that opportunity is shown, it'd be perfect. But you've got to show it. Okay? Hope that makes sense. I would say round about January. Okay. Does that make sense, my darling? Brilliant. Very welcome, my dear. Will you find genuine love in 2026? That's reciprocated both ways romantically. Let's see. I would say that you will, my darling, yes. Yeah, you will. Okay. Good. Excuse me. One is tired. What in the fuck is that? Weird thing. End your single era. It's never too long to be single, my darling. Will you reconcile with your husband in the future? Let's see. Let's see. Yes, you will, my darling. Right, I'm going to pop off for a bit, my darlings. I'll be back on tomorrow. One reason why I'm popping off is one, because it's late. Two, because I'm starting to get double vision. So your chat is starting to be seen in double. And three, we've been live for 48 minutes now. Okay, so I'm going to pop off for now, guys. I will see y'all in the next one. Thank you all so much for your lovely donations. Thank you for the lovely gifts, likes, and shares. Big thank you to Nicole for buying a full deck off my Buy Me Coffee wish list. I will order that as soon as possible. So thank you very much. I will see y'all in the next one. We'll be live again tomorrow. Have a wonderful